What is up, guys? Welcome back to another banger video. Today I'm going to be giving my thoughts and reaction to the announcement of International Fight Week UFC 329 McGregor versus Holloway. So let's get straight into it. Starting with the main event, McGregor versus Holloway. Listen, I'm going to be blunt here. Max Holloway is going to box the bleeding head off of Conor McGregor. Alright? I mean, what else can I say? I think Max Holloway is really going to do McGregor worse than Dustin did him in the second fight. And, yeah, I think Max Holloway's way too skilled on the feet for current McGregor. I don't think McGregor's going to be able to do anything on the ground like he did in the first fight. Yeah, I just think Max Holloway's just going to beat the absolute brakes off of Conor McGregor, which is sad because I feel like they really could have given McGregor a better opponent. Like, maybe if they snatched up Diaz before he signed the contract to fight Perry, I think McGregor would have beat the shit out of Diaz. Maybe a Masvidal, but don't really care about Masvidal like that. But yeah, and the only thing I'm really excited for this fight is the press conference. However, I'm not sure whether we'll get the same McGregor or if we'll get a Dustin Poirier rematch type of McGregor where he's playing all nice, since McGregor's been posting all this stuff about finding God. And yeah, that's about it for the main event. Alright, on to the co-main. Benoit Saint-Denis versus Paddy Pimblett. Alright, so this fight is a lot closer than people think. For me personally, I'm going to go with Paddy Pimblett by decision. I think BSD is too slow on the feet. I don't think his grappling's as good as Paddy Pimblett. He's not as durable as Paddy Pimblett. I reckon Paddy Pimblett's just going to outclass him on the feet, outclass him on the ground, and put on a bit of a statement performance, honestly. And next up, we have Corey Sandhagen versus Mario Blob Batista. I'm just going to go with Corey Sandhagen. I don't think Mario Batista is going to be able to do what Marab did and hold down Sandhagen like he could do to Oliveira. And I think he's going to get pieced on the feet by Corey Sandhagen. I don't think he's that skilled on the feet. I mean, there's definitely a lot of improvement since their first fight. But, honestly, still going with Sandhagen. He's just too skilled for him. Next up, Brandon Royval versus Lona Kavanagh. Alright, so Brandon Royval versus Lona Kavanagh. I think that Brandon Royval is going to get this done by decision. Maybe a late round 3 knockout. I don't think Lona Kavanagh is as fast on the feet or as powerful as either Van or Cap. And I think that Brandon Royval's too skilled, he's too lanky. He's going to be able to keep distance. He's going to be striking him up. He's going to be piecing him. And I just feel like Lona Kavanagh, he's young right now. He's not in his prime yet. Whereas Brandon Royval's fully matured as a fighter. And yeah, I'm going Brandon Royval by decision. Next up, we have Gable Steveson versus Alicia Ellis. Alright. Alicia Ellis Ellison has lost to Brando Pericic, which is aging pretty well, honestly. And I don't really think Gable Stevenson's that good, you know. I've looked at Alicia Ellison's record. I've seen his past fights. He's he's a good finisher, but you know, with that said, I still think that Gable Stevenson's going to be able to take him down, get some ground and pound on him. And yeah, I'm going Gable Stevenson round 1 TKO by ground and pound. Okay, next up we have Bobby Knuckles himself versus the Ghost of Kiev, Nikita Krylov. Alright, this is a really good matchup for Robert Whittaker, especially at light heavyweight. You know, I'm expecting big things for Robert Whittaker at light heavyweight. I think Nikita Krylov's not going to give him problems on the feet. I don't think he's going to be able to give him problems on the ground either. I think this is a stylistic nightmare for Krylov, and I think Robert Whittaker is going to knock him out in the first round. Next up, we have Luke Riley versus Kamehameha. I'm going to go with Luke Riley by round 2 KO. Alright? Listen, Luke Riley, his last performance was pretty good. Nothing too special, but you can tell that he has some pop in his shots, especially with that Bogdangrad performance. Absolutely flatlined the Bog. And yeah, I don't think Kamehameha is going to be able to put up with it. And next up, Damian Penis versus Cesar Almeida. I'm going with Damian Penis for this one. You know, purely off the name, I don't really know anything about Damian Penis or Cesar Almeida for that matter, but I'm going Damian Penis by round 1 Penis. Okay, next up we have Cody Garbrandt versus Adrian Yanez. I'm going with Adrian Yanez by knockout in the second round. I think he's going to be able to... I think Cody Garbrandt's going to have a good first round. I think he's going to get a bit cocky, and I think Adrian Yanez is going to be able to catch him on the feet and put him out cold. Okay, next up we have Tracy Cortez versus Wang Kong. Right. For this fight, I have Tracy Cortez winning by mount top control. And yeah, that's about it. I just want to see as much of Tracy Cortez's mount as possible. You know, we've heard some things about Brian Ortega and Tracy Cortez, you know, saying she's a psycho. I think she's going to be able to bring that type of psycho ex-girlfriend energy into this fight. I think she's going to mount Wang's Kong, and I think she's going to get it done by decision. Next up, we have Ode Osbourne versus Cody Durden. Okay, I'm going to go with Ode Osbourne by knockout, alright? I think Cody Durden's he's gonna be on the feet, he's gonna land some takedowns. I think Ode Osbourne's gonna survive. And then when Cody Durden's tired, I think Ode Osbourne's gonna hit him with a 3-piece and a Coke no sugar. And he's gonna knock him the fuck out. And yeah, that's about it for this card. Just wanted to add some more thoughts on the main card. I'm really excited for the press conference. I'm excited to see how Conor McGregor and Paddy Pimblett are going to interact. I think they're going to have some good back and forth at the press conference. Maybe maybe some new catchphrases from McGregor. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, Louis? Um, Maybe we'll get some Hollowayisms on there as well. We gonna find out Saturday night. We gonna find out Saturday night. Thank me Jack Drill. Thank me that drill. Maybe some of those. Maybe we'll get the we'll get some embedded with Corey Sandhagen at the coffee shop playing some vinyls. And yeah, that's about it for UFC 329. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drop a like, drop a subscription. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.